Welcome back. You're watching the headlines now. The big story this evening, that knock on the door asking you for the caste you belong to received the approval from the political bosses today. The Union Cabinet today approved the inclusion of caste-based enumeration in 2011 census. Home Minister P. Chidambaram announced the inclusion of caste question in the 2011 census, a matter that has been in contention between various political parties in the nation. The decision was taken in the cabinet meeting chaired by Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. However, the caste question has been made optional. Government sources say enumerators will go door to door and ask respondents their caste, to which they have the liberty not to answer the question. The exercise is expected to cost the exchequer 3,000 to 4,000 crore rupees. Also, separate committees will look into data collection and the analysis.
Now, the decision is that after considering various options, the option that has been approved is based on the responses of the various political parties that caste must be canvassed and that the integrity of the head count should not be affected. The decision is that a separate house-to-house enumeration of caste will be done during the period June 2011 to September 2011.
Well, political parties in the state, of course, have always been supportive of this. The PMK and the Dravidar Kazhagam have welcomed the Union Home Minister's announcement that the caste-based enumeration would begin with the 2011 census. They say that this would go a long way in ensuring social justice in Tamil Nadu.
பாட்டாளி மக்கள் கட்சியின் சார்பாக இந்த அறிவிப்பை நாங்கள் மனதார வரவேற்கிறோம். மத்திய அரசுக்கு நன்றி சொல்கிறோம். காரணம் 1980 வன்னீர் சங்கம் தொடங்கப்பட்ட காலத்திலிருந்து பாட்டாளி மக்கள் கட்சியின் நிறுவனராக இருக்கிய எங்கள் மருத்துவர் டாக்டர் ராமதாஸ் ஐயா அவர்கள் தொடர்ந்து மத்திய மாநில அரசுகளை வலியுறுத்தி வந்திருக்கிறார். சாதிவாரி கணக்கெடுப்பு நடத்தி அந்தந்த சாதிகளின் எண்ணிக்கைக்கு ஏற்றவாறு இடஒதுக்கீட்டு அமுல்படுத்த வேண்டும் என்பது எங்கள் பிரதான கோரிக்கை.
In a way, it is a victory for Dravidar Kazhagam as well as the parties who have been fighting for social justice along with this. It is good in the interest of the country that the Union Ministry has taken the decision to take census with the caste enumeration, at least from 2011. It will have two positive impacts. One is that after 1931, we are taking stock. Therefore, we will know where do we stand, what is the number of the communities and the claims. Number two, this exercise will clarify too many myths on claims.
Alright, for more on that story, we have with us G. Karunanidhi, the General Secretary of the All India Federation of OBC Employees, who's joining us live from our Hindu studio. Sir, a lot of criticism by certain political parties, but then a very basic question. If the central idea is to eradicate caste out of a system, don't you think a move like this is only going to bring back caste to the very center, to the very core of a system?
No, not absolutely. Actually, the caste is a reality in this country. Even without counting the caste by the government, caste really exists for thousands of years. And by counting the caste, we are only supporting the judiciary's demand, which is asking then and there the data of the various castes for which the reservation is provided, and this count is very much necessary today for extending the welfare schemes for the backward classes, for which the government is committed to. And also one more point, the Indian Constitution does not prohibit practice of casteism. So there is no question of caste coming once again in this country, which has never been forgotten so far.
Don't you think also the implementation here could be a huge problem? India is a deeply divided society. Caste exists in the very veins of, Indians, so to say. But then, do you think the implementation could be a problem because the data analysis and, as you said, the Supreme Court actually wants those numbers, and giving those numbers based on an enumeration based on the on a census could be difficult?
No, sir, it will not be very difficult in the present day context with the improvement of technology. Actually, before 1931, in every census, the caste count was taken. At that time itself, it was not very difficult for them. So, with the advanced technology available today, the government will not have any difficulty in counting the caste. And also the enumerators are asking only the caste. Beyond that, there is no question for them to be asked to the people. So, there will not be any difficulty, sir.
Right, Mr. Karunanidhi, thanks a lot for joining us with your thoughts on this story. Moving on, time to take a quick break. On the other side, is it a short-lived attraction? Now inviting criticism. Stay tuned to find out more.